He is saying that he can at least try, and Brian does believe that he's got more influence than some of the others. He doesn't actually even yeah, he has more influence than I think many of the others. I mean, I don't even okay, let's break down the gangs. I think Brian is going to believe that Buddha probably has influence over, let's say, the Vagos. Though the Vagos haven't really been super involved in what we've seen, but they're also not around when we're
has become amazing.
When we're on duty, the Vagos. I think the sway on the Ballas, not so much. I think the Ballas have their own voice, and they're good. I think it's like Grove where it gets a little weird, because I feel like Grove is fairly disconnected. If anything, if you look at the actions of yesterday, it was mostly Grove instigating last night and then pulling in the rest of the South Side.
All right, let's go to the meeting room.
That's not to say officers weren't doing it either, but at a certain point, we were left with no choice. And then I think in regards to the rest of the Lean Boys, they'll probably do whatever Buddha says they'll do. But even them, I don't think they showed that they, oh, hey, like individually didn't really know what their problem was. And I think the proof in the pudding is Biggie's body. Oh, the Cole arrest? Possibly. But it's easy. The thing is, ultimately, it's easy to take any grievance of an arrest and turn it into, hey, this shouldn't be happening. And ultimately, that's not something that, you know,
Copy that.
That's not going to work, right? Because what it boils down to is you can't arrest any member of the South Side. Otherwise, war ensues.
All right. So is this everybody on duty other than Copper and Snow?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, before we start, I just want you guys to take me seriously for about like the next 10 minutes. I know that's gonna be fucking hard, but I'm being dead serious. So I basically just had a meeting with Buddha, and then I called Brian and Snow and Copper down there, and we kind of came to an agreement. So Buddha agreed to get Southside on a 24-hour.
It's hard to take this serious because Conan hasn't been around for this.
Fire. Basically, what they're upset about is, and I agree with them, and so does Snow and Angel and Copper. He's looking for like an apology video, but it's not. It's besides that. He wants cops to stop going down there and instigating or saying slick shit, or not being able to like just stop going down there and instigating shit and like baiting stuff. You know what I mean? And I can honestly see it because, like, to be honest with you, like, even like Angel, when I came here just now, you were like, "Oh, this is not going to be serious. This is going to be some just dumb shit, waste of time." It's like shit like that is what provokes them even down there as well. And I'm sure everybody, even myself, I go down there and I say dumb shit too. Like, I'll fuck with the Lean Boys and stuff like that. But little do they know that actually
he's literally saying what other officers have been saying.
One big
so it doesn't make any sense.
He's also looking for justice in regards to like an apology video, which I honestly think that we should do. And I'm going to try to get that to happen in regards to going on Weasel News and having some sort of like, interview or some sort of conference stating an apology video for digging up a dead fucking body and bringing it back to the morgue and then going down and shoot them up. I don't know who the fuck that was, but I have a list of names that I'm going to speak with them, and then maybe we can get like Mickey Rivers or something to go down there and give them an interview and then put it up on Weasel News. Because to be honest with you, we are police officers and we need to have some sort of accountability. This is all so fucking crazy because it's coming from me also, so I know that's probably hard to fucking believe, and I know you guys are all laughing right now, but
it's just a little weird that you just kind of came in like today and seem to have a grasp of the situation of the last 7 days.
Well, that's not even true. What are you talking about? I came on duty like literally 3 days ago when they fucking dug up the dead body, and you told me everything that's been going on. And then on top of that, I literally signed on duty 5 minutes in, and I got shot up by Curtis Swole right in, and Snow filled me in on what's been going on. So then I went and called Buddha, and that's what happened. The fuck?
Well, half of what you said has already, been done with regards to speaking in officers, and punishments have been done out for the situation, and they've been alerted to it as well.
Well, it's also in regards to going down there and instigating, because I know we do that, like including me.
I think it's a select few cops that do that stupid shit.
This is just a service.
Yeah, anybody that's
well, I mean, Tribble. I'm gonna be honest with you. Buddha came and told us that you went up to Tribble and Buddha, and you're like, if you touch my car, I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
No, that's not what I said. I told him if he hits me with his car, I'm gonna shoot him because he was trying to run me over when I was chasing after Jack. So I'm okay with him doing this shit. But if he wants to sit there and say we can't do this, but he can do that.
No, I agree, and we told him that he needs to have accountability as well.
That's goddamn right. He does.
He said he's gonna talk to the South Side, and I told he knows, like, cause when he'll say one thing and then he'll go to sleep and he'll wake up the next day and he'll wake up to a shit show. So he knows that, like, that he told. It's on him as well. It's on both of us. He said he's gonna call in like half hour or an hour, and he's gonna figure out like he's gonna talk to us again after he talks to everybody in the South Side.
I mean, we shouldn't be having officers going down there starting shit anyway.
No, so I agree.
But
let's be honest, it does happen,
Yeah, it does happen. I can agree it does.
But yeah.
What did I walk into? I'm sorry, I just got here.
All right, Macaroni, go back in the office, please.
It's a continuance of what happened last night, Maneo.
Oh, with the South Side? Yeah, last night was fucking crazy.
What actually happened last night? Because I've only heard it from the other perspective.
So when we got on duty, so we had that talk and whatnot, and we had some agreement as to the de-escalation. We remained outside of the South Side for a significant amount of time. Note that a lot of, let's just say, the voices of reason that are on the South Side were mostly unavailable. That's when some of the Southside members started leaving, going northbound of the Olympic Freeway, and started to bring the crime down to the South Side. It started with a gentleman named Cole, who's a member of the Grove Street families, who was seen going back and forth in what we believe to be a series of money that he was transferring to a bank. Cale ended up asking him to take off his mask. He was frisked. He was found with a weapon, found with a bunch of drugs and money on him. There was another incident where another crime took place. Don't recall who it was. Another member of Grove Street, who then effectively baited the cops onto Forum Drive.
That was the jewelry store, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Remember that?
Yeah, there was a jewelry store as well.
Matt Jones or something that baited us and then ran in the canals.
That was a little bit afterwards when the fire had already started, but there was a member of Grove Street that brought us down to Forum Drive, and they were already set up with automatic weapons on the rooftops and opened fire. That's when effectively the PD was like, okay, this is we're done with this bullshit. If we're leaving them alone and they're still coming up here starting a bunch of shit and then baiting us down to the South Side, we got to bring back we need to show them that we're not a force to be reckoned with. And that's when we started clapping heads. We rolled down there deep.
Yeah.
Not even instigating, mind you. And we were showing the city that we can still keep the areas of the South Side protected. Tool shop, some of the smeltery, etc., etc. That's when we started getting blasted, and we blasted back.
Put it this way, they had literally, it was 2 members of Lean Boys and 2 members of the Green Street together shooting at us last night.
The thing is, that's never going to stop ending unless we come up to a terms or have a meeting like the one we had today. That's going to keep on happening. They're going to do some dumb shit, or one of us will go fucking stab somebody in a bed or some shit like that, and it's going to cause a whole ruckus, and it's going to be never ending back and forth.
I mean, just to clarify, I mean, most of us last night were talking to a lot of members that got caught in the jail cells and trying to see what they wanted. So, I mean, this is just a repeat of what we did last night as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, well, now there's a 24-hour ceasefire, so they're not going to be doing that anymore.
Just to play devil's advocate, Brian, why did I see Toretti posting kind of group pictures
that is
in
true.
the South Side?
Like shit like that. He also said, Buddha said that Tony Andrews...
Definition.
Buddha said Tony Andrews went down to the lean street and started leaning on their fences and like talking shit or something like that.
That's Andrews and Soze shit. They were the ones orchestrating all that last
held
night.
accountable for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at Angel at all.
It's hard to, as somebody who spent a significant amount of time this week trying to open up a line of communication with members of the South Side, even I was beside myself trying to defend the actions of the South Side last night, because ultimately there was a lot of, hey, we want to talk, and very little sincerity when it came down to what their actual grievances was. Because when you break it down, they literally would always come back to, don't come to the South Side. And the only response to that, if it gets to that point, is we come in hard and tough.
No, that's such a bad mentality to have, though. You don't. That's not the mentality you have.
Okay, go ahead and explain.
That's feeding into their stupidity. It's called calling out the leaders of that South Side. The people are talking.
Well, I'm talking about the actual leaders, Clarkson.
Who told you that?
I'm talking about like members like Dex Martin and various members of the Lean Boys. You know, when those scumbags get together in a circle, that's the only conclusion they can always come down to. Is don't come to the South Side. When you talk to them individually, they've got their own grievances, but when they come together, they turn into like a hive mind of just bloodthirsty animals.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Very true.
if we'll wait a half hour or 45 minutes, see if he's true to his word. I'll give him a call and I'll tell him that we all agree that we're not gonna go down there and fucking instigate. Even though I don't think anybody in this room would do that, it's just kind of like reinstating what's been going on the past couple days. And I already know you guys already.
Stop really quick, Clarkson. Before we talk about the instigating, I'd like to circle back to that really quick. They view normal traffic stops as instigating, so I think we need to define that too.
Which I will talk to them about that because I know how they view things. They fucking view things as I got shot today because I told Curtis I'm gonna go to Southside. So they're fucking brain dead down there.
Yeah, that's not what you said, though. What else did you say?
Listen. I did not say that.
What else did you say?
Okay, I swear I didn't say that. I swear that was probably
Clarkson,
Copper who said that shit.
Clarkson, it's okay. It doesn't matter at this point. Just tell everyone what you said. It's fine.
I said I was gonna. Okay. Never mind.
But how is it that you're going down there and instigating shit and then telling people that they shouldn't be instigating?
I didn't go down there. I did not go to ask Snow. All right, go ahead, Snow. Tell the story, please. I'm actually curious what you're going to say. I did not say shit.
No. So it was so as Curtis rolled up, Clarkson was saying, "We're gonna go down to the South Side and deal with it," or what. I can't remember exactly what he said, but.
Honestly, I don't even remember what I said, but dude, I know, like, if I said some dumb shit, I would have, like, dude, I was not supposed to get shot off, or, like, I didn't deserve getting shot up over whatever I said, because it wasn't really that crazy.
That is literally what was happening yesterday, Clarkson. I hope you understand that.
No, I know. That's why I called Buddha, though. That's why I called Buddha just now, and then, so, listen, let's just wait 45 minutes or a half hour. I'll give him a call. We'll have another meeting, and we'll see what he says. If they don't agree to 24-hour, then we go down there and show them who has the fucking, really who runs the city.
And that's what we did.
That's what happened yesterday, Clarkson. Like, I hope you understand. Like, just to be perfectly clear, we aren't dumb. This is literally what's been transpiring these last 3 days. Mm-hmm. Like, we have given them so much space, an absolute amount of space. There has been 71 calls down there. There has been drug sale calls down there. We were leaving them
with
all.
Any of them about a ceasefire?
Yes, absolutely.
And what happened? How did the ceasefire?
These have been ongoing conversations, and it's hard to retell the last 78 hours.
Well, I think
there was no official ceasefire. Originally it was just us having conversations with the people that are able to influence.
It seems everyone in this room is like has the same mindset, but we all know. I think we all can agree that maybe like in a couple hours or earlier hours or whatever it may be, not every officer on duty has the same mindset that we all have in this room. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which I think.
And let's be fucking honest. Toretti's gonna go down there and talk shit. Let's be fucking honest.
Where is Toretti's?
Toretti's actually been in line with the rest of PD.
And he's even tried to apologize for things of his actions.
That's right.
And they won't listen to him. So. It's very hard to
the problem with South Side is they want a sovereign state. They want to be their own little.
They're not. That's not going to happen, and I told them that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
We've also, have to remember, that these people have tortured police officers and then executed.
We also
them
have
as well.
stabbed people in hospital beds and dug up dead bodies and brought them back.
Hold on.
Winchester's dead, by the way.
I know
Hold
that.
on. The stabbing of that's not necessarily an official PD sanctioned action, okay?
Was he on duty when it happened?
No, he actually wasn't on duty. He was out of hospital after being executed by these guys, and he was suffering a mental breakdown, and then he stabbed
Was he
him.
in uniform?
Sure.
There you go.
Doesn't
matter whether he was on duty
it
or
sounds
not.
like sounds like you're just trying to say something for the courts. No matter what, that shouldn't even happen.
Excuse me. Okay, that shouldn't have happened. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not like these guys are just a bunch of innocent flowers that are just kind of parading around.
I'm not
that
saying
just want us
that,
to leave
but I'm
us
saying
alone.
we also have to take blame as well on our stupid actions as well. We're not completely innocent here.
We're not completely innocent, Clarkson, but here's the thing, right? We tried to do our best yesterday to do right until we could at least convince an apology to happen.
Right.
And when things started escalating, I took it upon myself to make sure that they understood that they're doing some dumb shit. And things went out of control really fast.
And you know what the response was from them?
What?
Brian's instigating. Meanwhile, Brian was trying to talk to them.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they call him an instigator because he's the only one making a voice.
Mm-hmm. They said he was
it makes him
actually
an easy
instigating for more shit to go down. Meanwhile, Brian was
Okay.
trying to be the voice of reason.
Do you want me to get all their leaders like in one room and we get like a group of us in one room?
What is the value in this unless we have
because then it has
command
people like
around?
Dex not saying some dumb shit.
If we go make an agreement right now with the South Side, I'm just saying, we go make an agreement with the South Side, and then High Command comes in and makes a different decision an hour from now. Where does that leave us?
We have to. If we're going to do
You're not
something
letting me
like that,
finish speaking. You're
it
not
has
letting me
to be
finish
with,
talking.
Like everybody that's that's being named as an issue as well in these situations.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, we have Tribble here. I mean, he's high command. Like, what are your thoughts then?
I mean, listen, I'm in this shift. I'm not in the later shifts. I don't know what they do. Tony went down there and leaned on the fence or whatever and started talking shit. It's going to be something that I'm going to have to discuss with Tony. I mean, I'm all for let's just try to calm shit down, but I don't know what he's going to do when he comes on here. Not saying anything's on him.
No,
I don't
I
know
agree.
what the hell they do on that shift because I'm not around.
I mean, it got so bad last
Listen,
night.
I'm gonna tell you, if they sign on duty, or if anybody signs on duty and there's a ceasefire, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go down there and start instigating.
They don't even have to go to the south side to instigate. They were at Legion Square Bank in an unmarked car, stopping people that had masks on and frisking them and taking their shit. And that's what one of the GSF boys said, that that was the problem. It's the petty shit like that that's causing more of an issue. And that's not even the south side. That's at Legion Square Bank. So just by their actions, they're causing more of an issue. And again, they're not on the south side.
What did he say to you?
They Ren from GSF said that it's the petty shit that keeps happening. They weren't in the south side. One of his boys went to go to the bank, and he was immediately stopped for having a mask on. He didn't hurt anybody. He just drove there, and he got instantly frisked, removed all of his shit, and sent to jail.
Well,
because they did a stop.
So I don't know. Did Buddha say that like cops were pulling people over based on the colors they were wearing or some shit?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That
Whether
eventually
happened or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
That did eventually start happening, and and Reinhardt is 100% right. Is that a crime was committed outside of the South Side, and on multiple occasions, three that that I remember off the top of my head, before the escalation started happening. So while they can go and point at, well, people are looking at colors and this and that happened hours into it when shit was already going ham, and the PD decided that we needed to escalate and show a sign of force. It didn't start there; it started with Cole, and so if the problem begins,
hold on. Hello. 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 Yeah, what up, Buddha? What's up? Prune and who?
Why is that bullshit?
Ceasefire. I haven't spoken.
This is literally what happened yesterday.
Okay, Ballers and Lean Boys will cease fire, and then
as you respect our turf, territory, and don't come down and instigate shit and lean on our fucking houses like you guys own it. Ceasefire. I'll speak to the other people.
Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, well, there's that. He said he's going to talk to the Vagos now.
Imagine telling the role player that's not what happened.
All right. I mean, it's pretty
That's
much
great.
it. I'm not sure if anybody else is. Pretty sure we're all good here. I don't know if anybody has anything else to say.
No, I think it's been a good talk, but I think we need Soze.
Yeah,
and
go back to your stream,
I
dude.
agree.
And
Dude, I'm
obviously
a
the
fucking
chief of
senior
police.
deputy. I'm not commander or anything. I'm not the leader here.
Rank
So-
doesn't matter right now. You're just you're doing community policing and you're giving us feedback. That's not anything to do with rank.
I'll talk to Buddha again about what you guys had said just now. I don't know why he's only listening to me or whoever. Brian, maybe you can relay the message. I'm not really sure because I haven't really been around. I've only been around like once in the past week, and then that's when the Big E thing happened, and Brian filled me in on it. And then I got shut up today, and then Snow told me what's been going on the past couple of days. So I was like, what the fuck? So I called. That's why I called Lang, and then had a conversation with him and brought you guys down there.
I'm just curious what they consider instigating. If we,
I'm gonna
for
talk to
instance,
them.
all of the calls that we have down on.
If there's a call
that people and people pulling guns and stuff, we have to respond to that. Like us responding to people having guns and beating each other up in drug sales, like that's not an instigation. That's just us being peace officers.
Correct.
So it just needs to be more clearly defined, and not some kind of like I don't know.
All right. Real quick.
And that's exactly it, Copper. I mean,
big fucking problems.
Without any kind of like concrete definition of what they mean as being respectful and not respectful, their actions have shown that even just us doing our police work is considered instigation.
Right.
I'm going to talk to him. I'll talk to him. Yeah. I'll set the record straight with him. We're fucking officers. If we get a call down there, we're going to go down there. Don't expect us just to ignore it because it's outside.
If it comes down
They
to
already know
don't be
about it.
cops down in our area, then that is the dumbest shit.
That's not never going to end. Yeah, they're fucking stupid. I'll talk to them.
We've already talked to a lot of groups, and they understand we still have to do our job at the end of the day.
Well, it's on them now. They said it's a ceasefire, and we're gonna stop. Nobody here should. I don't think anybody here is incompetent and instigates shit. Okay, maybe me, and Toretti, but I'm not gonna do that. And we'll, just go back to normal fucking day-to-day operations until one of them does some fucking dumb shit, or one of us does some dumb shit. I guess we just hold off until that happens, because that's gonna eventually happen.
This is role play. All right. The moment,
but I don't think you get my
the
point,
moment you start trying to act like there's things being done,
I'm gonna reiterate
fashion,
it to him. Looks like he's holding up his end of the bargain. He said he's gonna talk to the rest of the gangs.
You can't handle the role
what
play.
happened, and so far 2 of the fucking 5 gangs down there are ceasefiring. So far he's holding up his word. So I'm gonna talk to him again and set the record with him.
Some people thinking this is like a real life documentary right now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess we go back to normal. Well, not really.
And
normal,
this apology video is gonna happen.
That is not something that you can just promise without actually
He's
talking
calling
to
me.
the
I didn't promise him. Hold on.
I mean, I don't see
Hello,
why
Buddha?
we wouldn't do an apology video.
Here,
to
hold
be
on.
honest.
Hello, Brian. Buddha.
Green boys will cease fire.
Green boys are gonna cease fire as well. All right. Sounds good.
I just heard that your cops put 2 of my boys in ICU. You're lucky I'm gonna let that go. So
Who?
you better not fuck this up, because if you guys fuck this up,
I might have done that.
I want to make it very clear that things are only gonna get very, very worse, and this will not.
Oh hell yeah!
No, I hear you.
It was crazy last night, Snow.
I hear you. Listen, I think me and you should have a conversation because there's some things on my end that I'm getting relayed to me.
I know.
And they just want to set the record straight in regards to like.
Nice.
Well, let's meet at the park ranger station. All right.
So, like Soze said, it was like the Skittle gang. We were going against Lean Boys.
Yeah, but shit like that though, like Minio, shit like that. If you go down there and say Skittle gang, that's.
I would never say that.
Yeah,
I'm just
say
saying.
that.
Saying it here with us.
Yeah, fucking. What is it? Just locker room talk.
Yeah, locker room talk. Exactly. Bantha.
We should have a my episode.
Listen. You guys, are we all on the same page here?
Yeah, so just to be clear, nobody that was carrying 7.62s last night still has them, do they?
No, I just got rid of
No,
mine
hell no.
right now.
Throw that shit out.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna go.
around unless we're actually gonna be in a.
Well, no, we were
Right.
authorized from Soze last night. Everybody needed to have one on them. And use it.
Snow,
at
you
any
want to come with
cost.
me up there?
Just
Do you want to go
anybody
where with
for-
who?
Park
That's
Ranger,
what
you want to
I'm
go back up
saying.
there because I gotta talk to Buddha real quick.
Yeah, we'll come with you. I got
Brian, you
want to
come up there as well?
let's go.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. If we're all good here, are we all on the same page here? Any other
so.
questions?
We're on the same page. I'm just gonna point this out again that we need high command to be on board here.
I
Because
agree.
this is going to be a very fruitless effort otherwise.
Listen,
And what I'm afraid about,
Brian,
Clarkson.
Listen, hear me out. Put it this way: this is better than us getting shot up 24/7 today, is it not? I agree. There we go.
Based on what?
Right,
no,
but you're missing the point, Clarkson. You didn't listen to what he said.
I agree.
My point is that I'm afraid we're going to go up there right now, Clarkson, and we're going to agree to something we're not going to be able to hold to. And when that happens, it's going to be a lot worse.
I'm not agreeing shit. I'm going up there to tell him about us going down there and responding to calls and stuff. We're not, there's no more agreement or anything. The agreement, ceasefire.
I think we're giving him the impression that we're actually about to do something as a unified police force when you know damn well that's not going to be the case.
I'm going to make that clear to him tomorrow, right now then.
Okay.
I don't think, well, hold, I don't necessarily think having a meeting with him right now is a good idea. I think maybe have a call about. I mean, you can go and see him if you want. But
Yeah,
I don't think we should,
I'll go talk to him.
Agree anything until we've got high command. I agree with Brian.
I got you.
On that.
I'm
right.
gonna tell him like I'm working on things. This is not gonna be an overnight thing. I'm gonna relay to high command, see what they say and shit. This is not my call. I'm a senior fucking deputy, boys.
And when you tell him that it's
rank isn't important.
But you're gonna have to, when you tell him that, he's gonna say, okay, well then the ceasefire is off until I get a final answer from you guys.
He's not gonna say that to me if I'm there alone.
Are you confident, Clarkson, that when you go up there and tell him these things, and that 2 hours from now, when we start patrolling and doing things that they find egregious, that they're not going to take that as ammunition to come at us harder?
I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, I will. Listen. There's no reason for us to patrol down there if there's no calls going on. Wrong? Am I right or wrong?
We're having like hundreds of calls from the sheriff's on the day.
Well, that's what I'm gonna talk to him about. That's what I'm having this conversation.
A lot of 1010s and shit.
I'm coming with you.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna be down there doing a speed driving.
Listen, when we go up there, just let me do the talking, honestly, because I don't want him to take it the wrong way. He seems very aggressive.
Well, hey, Clarkson, just say.
Of course he is. We put both his boys in the ICU last night when they got popped real good.
I'm gonna say it again. Winchester is dead. God damn it! Who cares about ICU? He's fucking dead.
True. Exactly.